pounder there. That's a big barrel under the boat. Oh, that's a solid fish. Going fast. Oh, that's a heavy fish, mate. Oh, mate, you know what? That's a heavy fish. That's 6+ kilo, that one. Beautiful fish there. Yeah, nice fish. Oh, he's only just hooked. Only just hooked. He's just hooked. Let's see. Bring yours in. Oh, nice. Does it just leave it there for a sec? Leave it there? Yeah. Just don't let it go loose. That's it. When you feel it slack, just wind it. Alright. These big waves coming. Whoa. There he goes. We've got a bit of colour down there. Here he comes. Nice one. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Lovely fish. Beautiful fish. Look at him. Oh, mate, down here. Cameraman. There we go. Oh, he's not big. Oh, he's only hooked in the thing. Oh, bit of a splash there. Well done, mate. Have a look at this, mate. Old mate. One-handed. How you going there, buddy? You got a buckle? You got a buckle? Well done, bud. That's the way. Down there. You can see a little bit of colour down there, mate. It's a toadfish. It's a toadie. Hey? Have you caught a fish that big before? Where is he? Oh, there he is. There he is. Look at the buckle on that rod. Far out. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Mate, he's going to be good in the pan, this one. Oh, nice. Check it out. Perfect, mate. Perfect snapper. That's the way. Look at that. Fantastic. Put him in the box with all the bigger ones, eh? Look at that. Good morning. Okay, on real-time fishing charters, we refused to change the handles over for this young man. So he just thought we'll just use the rod backwards.
Improvise.
We'll improvise. And how's that working?
Much better.
Much better? You happy?
Yes.
Well, that's good. That's good because every year he comes on board and he whinges until he gets his way. and we finally figured out a solution. Matt, what do you reckon? Upside down.
Irish way.
The Irish way?
Upside down.
Upside down, yep. Feels weighty, sir?
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful morning. First rack. First rack, and we've got a fish. It's a good sign. Got colour yet?
Yeah.
So yeah, just a little bit of colour there. Lovely snap, look at that. Beautiful fish. Yep. Oh, he's only just hooked. And he's in the boat. Oh, there's another one. Look at this. This is all snapper. It just doesn't make sense. It's just wrong. Wrong town. It's solid. Solid. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's just like trees and crap everywhere. Far out. This is just insane. Oh, Matt, look at this. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, my Godfather.
This program is brought to you by Pure Fishing, motackle.com.au, Strike Pro, casting into the future, Hello Marine, vision and innovation, and TCL, the creative life. Here he comes, Matt. Colour.
Yeah, look at that colour.
You
He's
just
a
saw the
lovely
boat?
fish. Lovely, lovely fish.
Yeah, just these Mako sunglasses are ideal for
Oh, look
striking.
at that. That's a beautiful fish, actually.
Oh, that's a good
16
fish.
kilo, I reckon.
It's
Walk
a good fish. You ready, Matt? Oh, Matty. Oh, Matty.
Fish on.
Now what we're doing, we're trying to get a multiple hookup. This one's already screaming off, you can hear that. Oh. Welcome to the fishing trip. Welcome to tonight's show. Portland tuna.
Look out, watch, just wait and see. If you like fishing, then come with me, yeah. Forget about the weather, let it rain on me. If you like fishing, then come with me, yeah. On the river, the bay, the lake, the sea. If you like fishing, then come with me, yeah. I said if you like fishing, then come with me. If you like fishing, then come with me. If you like fishing, then come with me.
Well, g'day, welcome to the show and welcome to Western Port here in Victoria, and big welcome to Matt, the Genie Senior, the gummy hunter himself, Matt.
G'day guys.
In Victoria, we get a couple of chances to get the big critters.
We sure do, mate.
Portland tuna,
Yep.
the Barwon Jury,
Yep.
and these things here in
The
Western
men
Port.
in the grey suits, mate.
The big gummy sharks are here in numbers. So I'm teaming up with a bloke who knows gummy sharks like he knows his own children.
We've got a bit of an easterly howling there, mate. We've got some fresh bait. I've had some good news last night. I reckon we can get one or two of these guys for the show.
So it's going to be a battle royale.
Oh yeah!
Let's go,
Woo.
come on, let's go. Oh, Matty, at the back, at the back.
Oh no! You can't. Isn't that a beautiful
just might.
sight?
Holy Toledo Batman! Oh, they're feisty little things, come here. And that's that bob and spoon. That's that brand new lure from Strike Pro. Come here, mate. Look at that. And we're just slowly trolling that. And that's the result, salmon. And that's fresh bait in this beautiful place called Western Port. And we are excited because gummy shark fishing is our game fishing, our sport fishing here. Oh, let's find that school again, Matthew.
Oh, he's going to get smashed.
Oh, is he ever? Now, we're out here. Tide's turning, tide's coming in, so of course the boat's facing that way, that's where we're going to fish. Now, the outfit's pretty simple. We've got 3 or 4 different outfits, but this is the one I reckon. I'm going to sort of give a real good workout. This is the Shakespeare Ugly Stick, 15 kilo outfit, ideal for Western Port. Now, this is one of the new salt reels, and I've got 30 pound fire line there, 60 pound shocker, and Matt, explain the rig.
Basically, as JK said, 60-pound shocker. We've got about 1 foot to 2 foot of 20-pound monofilament line, which is designed so that when the sinker gets snagged, it can just break off. And we've got about a 10 to 12 ounce sinker at the moment. From there, we go to 1.2 metres of 60-pound big game leader material with your 5.0 and 6.0 owner hook, and that's how they love it in Western Port,
They do.
JK.
I haven't done this for 2 years. So they better love it, Matt. Tell you right now.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to get some big gondolas like that, probably 20, 30 ounce sinker, and put them right up the front out of the way. I'm going to drop some big baits, like a big trevally head, or even a big cow and young, which we're going to use for bait. I'll show you a cow and young. And so any big fish that's got a lot of blood, and you just cut some slits into it, just like that. Just cut some slits in there, mangle him up a little bit, and that is the best way to burley for gummies in Western Port. Most people burley on the surface, it's just a waste of time. So get it down, get it bleeding in an hour, bring it up and put a fresh head or a fresh body on, And that's how we burley in Western Port.
G'day, I'm Rick Massey from Strike Pro. Today I'm talking about a new lure that we've released for the season called the Bob and Spoon. We've named it a Bob and Spoon because the lure can be trolled or cast and it'll flutter like a traditional spoon, but it also can be bobbed and worked basically as like a bobber would be for redfin in particular and bass. Now let's show you how it works. Simply all we need to do with this lure, we can troll it, and when we troll it, it'll have a nice flutter. I'm cast retrieving it here today, so by cast retrieving it, we don't really need to do a lot to impart the action on the lure with the rod tip. The odd little just flick down will help it, but it's got that concave action in it, so as it goes through the water, it really flutters and darts of its own accord. You can work this lure quite quickly, particularly if you're targeting species like salmon and tailor, because they do like the lure move quite quickly. Well viewers, that was the Strike Pro Bob and Spoon, a new take on an old traditional lure. Ideally suited, as I explained, in particular for a number of our freshwater and estuarine and saltwater species. I'm Rick Massey from Strike Pro. I'll see you on the water soon with some more hot lure tips.
That's a gummy. That's a gummy. That is a gummy.
And he's off.
Yep, that's a big gummy. You're on.
He's off. Right
That
on,
is
buddy.
it, JK. That's the
And
one
you
we're
can
here for.
see how important that is to let them load up. They are big, strong baits. And this is what we're here. And that, what's it called? A trampoline bite.
JK, when we were sitting here talking about the old trampoline bites, because you were getting a bit nervy on the pinkies, weren't you? And I said, JK, when a gummy hits, you'll know, mate.
Yeah, he does. I tell you what, and I love doing this. And look, it is pretty much easy fishing. And what I mean by that is when the gummy does come along, he will grab your bait and he will go. However, please be patient though.
That was your typical gummy bite,
It was,
and we've
wasn't
been
it?
getting absolutely nailed by pinkies, and that's a yakka head, that one.
Yeah, big bait, big strong bait.
So that there
He's on the hook.
is basically cut in half, and he's on a 5/0 owner hook.
Like a lollipop, that is.
That's it, mate.
But I tell you, we've got this gear. Now this is a 15 kilo ugly stick, Shakespeare ugly stick. And this is pretty much ideal for this sort of fishing. So, if you balance up around the 15 kilo mark,
I think we might have to put
you're
up with
going
a
to be
couple
really,
of
really good. And that's onto
couple of
a
squid
massive
strips,
fish.
I reckon. There we go. Look at that. 2.5 to 3 kilo snapper.
Beautiful fish.
Look at that. We marked them up on the sounder before. I said to Jace, there's probably a few reds around, and sure enough, bada bing, bada boom.
Nice.
That there is every bit of 3 kilo Western Port snapper. The absolute bonus of fishing this bay. Do you think we'll be happy with that, JK?
I tell you, I'm happy with the Matt.
He took a whole yakka head. Now that fish, you know, that's a solid effort for him. So I'm going to what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change it up a little bit. We've gone using those big baits. JK caught some lovely big squid yesterday at Queenscliff. I'm going to put some big strips out now and try and catch some of these snapper.
And my battle still continues. Here he comes, Matt.
Yeah,
Colour.
look at that colour.
You
He's
just
a
saw the
lovely
boat?
fish. Lovely, lovely fish.
Yeah, it just says Mako sunglasses. Oh, ideal for
Oh, look at
breaking.
that. That's a beautiful fish, actually.
Oh, that's a good
16
fish.
kilo, I reckon.
It's a
back.
good fish. You ready, Matt? Oh, Matty. Oh, no, can I yell?
You can do whatever you want.
We've done it. We've done it. And that hook's still in it too.
Oh yeah, don't want to get that in. You get the hook out, Jace. I'm right.
You got
I'm
it?
right.
You
Yep,
got it?
she's right.
Okay.
It's a really good sign that she's.
Oh, God.
They've got some. Thing is with a gummy shark, they very rarely use their energy when you're fighting them. Very, very rare. It's a 5/0 owner hook, mate.
Johnny Bell, if you're watching, there's your own hook, mate. Great
He
job.
sent them to me in the mail last week.
Great job. Look at that.
Not 18 JK, but she's 16 on the dot.
How about a photograph for Facebook?
Definitely.
Because you actually know now you can catch up with Chase and Kennedy or Matt Steeny
Bit
on
more. That's
Facebook.
the one. That's the money shot.
Beautiful.
1, 2.
Fantastic.
Mate, you know, live and let live, eh?
She's
Wicked.
absolutely fine, so we'll just go.
Spear her in, Matty.
Look at that.
Look at that!
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that!
Woo!
We're having a great time here with Matty Seedy. I tell you, we'll see you after the break. And that's a big young shark. Come on, mate. Good stuff.
Anytime, anytime.
It's got a lot of power, a smooth drag, and big line capacity for that size braid. Hi, it's JB back, and you know where I am, the Pure Fishing Tackle Box. And today I want to talk to you about a revolution in fishing line. It's not a monofilament, it's not a braid, it's what we call nanofill. It's unified filament technology. It's made out of the same stuff that make bulletproof vests. With this technology, which is proprietary to Pure Fishing, we're able to make the thinnest super line available in the world. Nanofill only comes from 1 to 12 pounds in a crystal white colour, soon to be in a fluorescent green colour as well. But for casting performance, you'll cast up to 15 to 20% further than any other braid you've ever used. It will allow your lures to run deeper with maximum bite and snag detection sensitivity from it. It ties an awesome knot. You do need to refine your knots a little bit, but once you refine that, it does tie a fantastic knot. Works perfectly with the fluorocarbon lines that people use today for leaders. So if you're a tournament type fishing, or you want sensitivity, or you want extra distance just to reach that little bit further, Nanofill is the line for you. It's only available from Pure Fishing, from good Pure Fishing tackle stockers. So look for that by name, Berkeley Nanofill. So check it out. I'm John Bell in the Pure Fishing Tackle Box, and we'll see you next week.
Rightio. Just a few little tips along the way. Best trolling speed for tuna at Portland is somewhere between 6 and 7 knots. I like to go about 6.5 knots. That way I can run my deep divers and my skirts at the same time. And if they're taking one or the other, you can alternate and put more of the other out, and so on. Temperature in Portland for tuna is somewhere between 15 and 17 degrees. At the moment it's 15.7. We're probably only about 10 nautical miles out today. We're only in 60 metres of water, and the fish are already here. We've got beautiful bait balls everywhere. We've got gannets diving. We've got terns working. That's all right. They're right on the lures now.
Holy Toledo.
Right on them. We should get hit.
Yeah. So now it's imminent. We're trying for what they call a double bubble. So when the hoping rod goes off, maybe I'll keep the motors going. Hopefully 2, 3, 4 bait hookup. That's what I'm hoping for in theory.
That is as good as I've ever seen it, JK. That's busted big time there. Come on. Yeah, fish on. Come on. Where's the other one? And we got 10 lures out there, Jace, so just keep it tight and I'll keep the boat going forward.
Yeah, mate. Ooh.
Beautiful.
You know what? I've never caught one here in Portland. Never.
It's been your first 5 minutes of fishing, JK.
Yeah, very lucky.
Just went through that beautiful patch of fish there. I hope the camera picked them up because that was a true bust up. They had the bait balled right up to the surface, the red rockets, and they were absolutely hammering them.
This is fun. And this is the Southern Ocean. And while we were screaming out here, we've got the cameraman sitting down. This is a calm day, they reckon, but coming out here, Matty said, it doesn't get any better than this. And I tell you what, it's not too bad actually either.
All right, we've got another lure there tangled up with this guy. So we're just going to take it easy. I'll have to probably do a fair bit of work here. I might actually. That's why it's lucky we've got doubles on, because I can trace the fish now like that. And once you take a wrap, little bugger's not going anywhere. Come here, little guy. Another beautiful southern bluefin tuna. Took a deep diver, probably about 12 kilo, 11, 12 kilo. You saw these guys busting out of the water and bang, look at that. Treble in every part of his face, perfect. Perfect hookup.
Short pumps.
Yep.
You got the glove on. What reason, Matt?
Well, when tuna fishing anywhere in the world, a garden glove is essential. So basically, once that double hits the reel, which JK is just about to get the double on the rod now, we can put the drag up a little bit and make sure that that fish definitely can't take any more line. And JK thought I could trace it then. So basically, once we get the double on the reel, we've got 150 pound monofilament leader, big game leader material from Berkeley. And once I grab that, he ain't going nowhere.
I can't believe for such a small fish, Matt.
He's not that small, mate.
Yes, my first ever southern bluefin off of Portland in the great state of Victoria. Well, there it is. Portland tuna. Freezing cold, 13 degrees, the water's 14. And this is what it's all about. Now, when you're holding them, make sure the tail doesn't hit you in the Niagaras. So make sure you got the right angle. Fantastic. We'll get a couple of shots for the Fish and Trip Facebook page. And this is sashimi here in Portland.
JK, right in front of us here. Oh, that's awesome. I love this visual fishing,
Shotgun's
guys.
gone. Here we go. Yeah, mate. Okay, Matt's going to back the motor down now. Here we go. Oh.
Now, brother.
Yeah, mate. We didn't get the double. But this shotgun is the shotgun and it is way out the back. Believe me. There's something screamed off on it. Might be a little bit bigger than the first one we got. Yeah, a bit of weight there. But we're really hoping for the triple or the double. But I tell you, I'm happy with the single. Oh, there he is.
Oh, look at on that Lumo.
Yeah.
Isn't that trace?
Yeah, I'm just going to walk backwards. There you go. Oh, man.
Sorry, mate. I got...
We got the cameraman in the way. That's the hard bit. Yeah, Matty, you beauty.
Well, JK's on his second bluefin. Fantastic fish. Probably, I reckon he's a good 14 kilos of southern bluefin tuna. He smashed the Lumo in the shotgun. JK, how do you feel, mate? You happy now? You've finally come to Portland and cracked the code.
Hey, all the gear we use on the show comes from one place and one place only. So after the break, we're going to tell you where that place is, where they guarantee the cheapest prices in Australia. If not, it's free. That's right. Rods, lures, or reels, all for game fishing, all guaranteed to be the cheapest in Australia. See you after the break. This program is also brought to you by Coffs Coast Sport Fishing, Coffs Harbour, New South Wales. Mako Sunglasses, our first choice, Mako. Strike Pro Lures, Strike Pro casting into the future. And Halla Marine, vision and innovation. Hello and welcome to Fishing Tackle Australia, Australia's largest tackle store, and it's all available to you through motackle.com.au. That's right, motackle.com.au. This is worth over $1,300.
They're up there, mate. Beautiful bit of gear.
Now if I was to get a quote from any other dealer in Australia, and if you guys can't beat it, it's what?
It's free.
So you pretty much guarantee you'll beat any price.
Yep, so if you find a cheaper price, we will better any price you find in Australia.
He's making music to my ears, Australia. This is Darren Ryan from motackle.com.au. And if you need any game fishing gear sent to you ASAP, go to
www.motackle.com.au.
rods, reels, leaders, accessories, lures, the whole 9 yards.
Whole lot.
Guaranteed cheapest in Australia?
Guaranteed.
Or it's free. I'm Jason Kenny, that's Darren Ryan, and please go to motackle.com.au. You will not be disappointed for the cheapest gear. All the brands are here. motackle.com.au.
Congratulations, mate. There you go.
Matty.
Another southern bluefin tuna from Portland.
How
Look at the
good is it?
beautiful colours, mate.
Now, we brought in most of the trolling lures, and we've opted for this, a Berkeley Gulp jerk shad. We've spotted the fish busting up amongst the bait. So we're going to just throw this amongst it and crank it back as fast and as hard as you can. Oh my God.
Go, Jace.
Yeah, mate.
Smoke the bus.
Excuse me. Glass is off. Holy Toledo, Batman have stopped the bus on the plastics.
Did you see that silver flash when he took it?
See it? That's why I had the glasses on.
All right, mate, go for your life.
Thanks,
Jump down the
mate.
back there.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, what a way to tidy up the show. I just saw it. Hey, drill the lures in, throw the plastics out. It's truly sight casting for southern bluefin tuna. Now, about 7 years ago, when the locals decided to tell all of us other Victorians about their little secret they got here in Portland, all the big fish got boated. That's the other boat loading up too. But a fantastic fishing, mate. We've had a great time. That's our bag.
That's our bag, mate. We've got plenty of sashimi, as you said, JK, and we might even have some steaks as well.
My word. Now, real-time fishing charters.
Yep, real-time fishing charters. We operate out of Portland from the 1st of April to the end of July. Every year, we've got 2 big boats coming up next year. Get amongst it.
www.realtimefishing.com.au. Matt Sini, the genie we call him. Thank you very much for watching Fishing Trip here. Bluefin capital, Portland.
That's it.
Fishing Trip wishes to thank Pure Fishing, motackle.com.au, Strike Pro, casting into the future, Hello Marine, vision and innovation, and TCL, the creative life. This episode is brought to you by Penn. Let the battle begin. Mo Tackle, for Australia's cheapest fishing tackle, visit motackle.com.au. Strike Pro lures, casting into the future. Hello Marine, vision and innovation. And Berkeley, catch more fish. Well, g'day, welcome to Fishing Trip. I'm Jason Kennedy and welcome to the little sleepy town of Hastings here, right on the fringe of Western Port in the great state of Vic. I'm teaming up with this bloke who's backing in right behind me. This is Matt the Genie Sini from Real Time Fishing. Now, we've got 2 weapons on tonight's show. We're going to show you the diversity of the bay. One for the King George whiting and of course one for the mighty gummy. Come along as I stop the bus with the Maltese wonder, the Genie Sini, Real Time Fishing.
Look out, watch, just wait and see. If you like fishing, then come with me, yeah. Forget about the weather, let it rain on me. If you like fishing, then come with me, yeah. On a river, the bay, the lake, the sea. If you like fishing, then come with me, yeah. I said if you like fishing, then come with me. If you like fishing, then come with me. If you like fishing, then come with me.
Now, This is the Shakespeare ugly stick, and they brag that it's the world's toughest rod. Well, let's test it out here. There's 24 metres of water here in Western Port. Now, they've just sent me these down. These are the Penn spin fishers, and I've loaded that up with 30-pound Fireline Exceed braid. See that white stuff on the reel? That's braided fishing line, and the reason why I choose this particular Fireline Exceed now, it is 3 times thinner than most braids on the market, and Western Port has got a very strong volume of water running when it's high tide or even low tide, so the less pressure on the line, the less weight I can use. That's about 12 ounces of lead, and I've got 60-pound Berkeley Vanish shocker and leader coming too, the most important bit, an 8.0 owner circle hook, and that's McLaughlin's eel. Now, what we do is this, because I'm going to mention a lot about the current here, because if you put your bait into Western Port and the bait spins, picture it 24 metres down and the shark comes up to it looking at it, if it's spinning, it's not natural, you won't touch it. So you've got to just make sure that your bait drifts in the water and it's perfectly straight. If it's spinning like a helicopter, please bring it back up and make it aeronautical, so to speak. Put a point on it, like a skinny triangle, so it does swim correctly. Now, and all we do is drop it straight out, 24 metres, put in the rod holder, and the owner circle hook will do all the damage. We don't set hooks, we don't even panic. We let the rod take the shock, the owner set the hook, and we just say, stop the bus, welcome to Western Port, have a nice day.
That's on eel.
That's a gummy, yeah, look at
That's
this.
on. He's on.
He's on, so just take a line straight away, circle hook, and bang, you're into him. I can take the spectacles off and just put them down for a minute. This is how good this spot is. We've got to clear the deck. Look at this. I have got 300 metres of Fireline Exceed. He'll stop in a minute. Then I've got to wind like mad and bring him straight back to the boat. Here we go. Oh. I am fighting a big fish here and a massive wall of water. Western Port is cranking. Big tides. Oh yeah, shaking her head around. Stopping the bus here with Matt the Genie Sini and Jason Kennedy. Absolutely loving it. Penn, let the battle begin. Yeah. Now that the fish is pretty much up and down, I'll just check that drag. I'll probably back it off just a little bit now. Up and down fighting. We want to guide her head through the current into our net. Matt's just getting some more lines out now. Gummies, they're a strange thing. When you're onto them, you're onto them. And I'm not talking about big numbers. Like, they don't come through like a school of whiting or salmon. Trust me on this. But geez, if you're onto one, you know there might be one or two others, ones down there. Oh yeah, she saw the boat then. She just saw the Halamarine boat. Here we go, Matty. Oh, that is an absolute cracker. Oh. Look at that. Drags off, drags off. Look at that! Woo. I love you! I tell you what, Penn, let the battle begin. Owner circle hooks, get them, and come here with a man called Matt Sini from Real Time Fishing. If you want to target the big girls in the grey suits, let's get her out of the net and have a good Captain Cook at her. I love Melbourne.
Well, JK, well done, my boy.
This is what they call them, gummy sharks.
All right, I got the tail now.
Look at that. Like, if she opens her mouth, there's no teeth in there, okay? Absolutely none. So they go around, they're eating crabs, but the most
smell,
beautiful
Jace,
thing
the
about
smell,
it,
they smell everything.
But you see those white? You got it now, Matt.
Yeah,
Just those white dots across their flanks here. They're beautiful fish. And we're going to get a couple of shots for. We're going to get a couple of shots for Facebook, and then we're going to put her back. But
one thing that I love about these, Jace, is you get a real close up of their eye. That snake. Beautiful, snake eye. It's just beautiful. No, she's fantastic. She's a very healthy fish. She's not full of pups, but she's definitely got pups in there, and she's destined to go back and swim, so we can catch her again another day.
Now, Facebook /Jason Kennedy do a fishing trip. I don't mind. Questions, send them through. But right now, I have to get this girl back.
I reckon
Okay.
you could probably just about let her go, mate. She's pretty great. She's pretty fiery. Maybe I'll...
Here we go. There we go.
Yeah, pass her here for a sec.
Yeah, she's firing now, Maddie.
Yep.
Oh, God.
All right, let's get number 2. And
Yes.
it doesn't get much better than this beautiful sunrise
It's just
in
up.
Western Port, mate.
We are so lucky doing this show, aren't we?
Yeah, we are, mate. It's fantastic. Yep, it is. She hasn't taken any line yet. Oh, that's a gummy. Hasn't woken up yet. We just finished letting go a beautiful 15 kilo fish, and not even a minute later, we are up. Oh, see those big lunges? We're up tight again with another fish. Now, they don't always do that big screaming run. They can be quite lazy sometimes, which is pretty much what this fish is doing. This is a heavy fish too, by the way. It's not a small fish. It just hasn't taken any big runs. We're coming up to the end of the tide here today in Western Port. We've got a high tide about 9 o'clock in the morning. Oh, now it wants to go, look. She just woke up. Do you know what this reminds me of? When I got my 30 kilo one. It never took a run, and it just done this. Now, there's a saying in fishing. There's the shocker there, right there. Oh, look at it. It's fantastic. It's about the same size as Jason's. Yep, coming up, coming up. Go roll in the head, straight in the head. That's it, get it in the net. Oh, right, we've got batteries flying everywhere.
It is all happening. We just had a minor setback. The cameraman got smashed. He's no young chicken, our cameraman.
And the battery came flying out.
The battery's off the actual spotlight, but I tell you what, that is what it's all about, Matthew. The camera can get fixed.
Exactly.
This is an adrenaline moment.
This beautiful bay has done it for us again. We've got another lovely fish, a little bit smaller than the last one, probably a kilo smaller, and didn't take those big screaming runs like we said. Just dogged it out under the boat and cooperated in the boat for us in the net, besides nearly drowning poor Poppy on the camera there. So when we let him go, nice and calm, what I tend to do is, if you can, my boat's pretty high, but I grab her around the top of the head like that and just lower her gently. Just duck the head under the water like that. There's a lot of... Oh, see, she's kicking already. And we probably can just about turn her around because she's young and fit. And there she goes. And she's gone like last week's pay.
G'day, welcome to this week's Tackle Talk. I'm John Bell and I've got an exciting new product in the slow jigging market. It's called the Squiddo. You can see it there. By its name suggests, it has the profile of a squid with that long head, the tentacles. But what sets this jig apart from most other slow jigs is not only can you use it in this format by just dropping it to the bottom, putting the rod in the rod holder, or using a very slow rod jig action. The twin assist hooks at the back obviously are there to catch the fish. But with this jig, you have the ability to add to the hook with the little grub keeper a soft bait. So we can just pin that little gulp belly strip bait on the back there. And now we've got a jig that not only has a fantastic slow action, but it also has the attributes of the soft plastic and the scent and taste that delivers. So to some degree, I guess it looks like a squid that's trapped a fish, or just a big, long, flexible bait pulsing at the bottom. This is an awesome jig. It's got that beautiful pivot motion where you've got your soft bait on, lots of action. Those things are going to create havoc amongst the snapper fishery next season. So look for the new Squiddo jig on the berkeleyfishing.com.au webpage. You can also like us on our Facebook page, Berkeley Fishing Australia. You can share what you've been catching and we will share with you what we've been catching on these awesome new jigs. Thanks for watching Tackle Talk, and with Berkeley, catch more fish.
Fish and Trip is also brought to you by Coffs Coast Sport Fishing, Coffs Harbour, New South Wales. Mako Sunglasses, Our first choice, Mako. Fluger, quality since 1881. Shakespeare, makers of the famous Ugly Stick. And Abu Garcia for life. This series on Fishing Trip, we're giving away a magnificent 55-inch big screen TCL TV. To enter, go to fishingtrip.com.au and in 25 words or less, tell us what you'd watch on your big screen TV. Thanks to TCL, the creative life. Now, one of my biggest concerns about doing Fishing Trip is making sure we do the right thing, whether it be bag limits, size limits, seasons, and of course not fishing in marine parks. Now, there's a company called marinezones.com.au have made sure the latter will never happen again. For under $3 and for iPhone users, you can download this app. And at Queensland at the moment, they've got every marine park and green zone plotted. So if you go into any zone where you shouldn't be fishing, your alarm goes off in your mobile phone. It's pretty smart thinking. Now, if you're on the Great Barrier Reef and you're 200 k's offshore and you know you've got no coverage with Telstra or any other carrier, it doesn't matter. This app solely and purely works off the big birds in the sky, and what I'm talking about is the satellites. So if you go into any wrong zone where you shouldn't be fishing, where you're going to be embarrassed if your friends find out, or the government gets you, forget about it, you might even lose your boat and your license. Download this app for under $3. It's pretty simple. www.marinezones.com.au. I've got it when I fish Queensland and it's coming down the coast as soon as I speak. It might be in New South Wales by the time this goes to where? And Victoria. Grab it while it's so cheap. It'll make you save time on the water and of course make sure you do the right thing. Now, we've stopped gummy shark fishing. I've got 2 rods and I know I'm pretty much playing with fire because with these whiting come on, forget about it. One just goes out the back, let that sit there. And this other rod, this is the Abu Garcia Veritas. Now, what this is, bear with me, sit there. I'm under 3 kilo rod. Now we're fishing about 14.5, 15 metres of water. This is nanotechnology, living proof that nanotechnology's really kicked into Australian fishing. Little sinker, and we've got 8-pound leader with a little pippy, there we go. Pippy on the owner circle hook. Now, I've got 3-pound exceed fire line. Now when we're gummy fishing, fish on, good. When we're gummy fishing, we're using 30-pound. Once again, we can get deeper now with less lead in Western Port because the fire line exceed, and this is why I choose it, it's thinner. Simple sense, isn't it? Catch more fish.
The whiting are biting and they're very exciting. Oh, JK's getting a nibble. Oh, that's a nice whiting.
That's a great whiting, Matthew.
You got smashed there, JK.
Yeah.
That's a lovely, probably 37 centimetre whiting. And what's going to happen now is, because we haven't got the burley out, the more rods we put out and the more we start catching them, that's another bite over there, Jace, the pippies is our only burley. So we need to work hard. We need to check our baits every couple of minutes and we need to keep working. Here we go. Oh, he's reefed me. Oh, you bugger. Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, yes, he has.
Too much talking, not enough fishing.
Oh, bugger. You got him,
yes.
JK's on.
Ooh. Now, you just heard Matt say about reefing in. There is a little bit of growth beneath this, so I'm going to keep the rod up high, get the fish away from the bottom. Obviously, this is a good fish, Matt. Oh,
I got reefed as well.
Believe me, this is a good fish in 14.5 metres of water. 3-pound line, 8-pound leader. And this is the Berkeley drop shot. Another great outfit. And I've pretty much done a lot of fishing with the drop shots over the years, more so for soft plastics. And they work okay with the bait. Now, you saw us hook the gummies up, well, you saw the gummies hook themselves up. These whiting do the same thing with these owner circle hooks. We're talking it up for a reason. They work. Oh, yes.
He's a nice fish, Jace.
Jeez, I tell you what, he's green.
Beautiful, mate.
There we go. Look at that. That is a stonker.
Oh, yes.
There's the owner circle hook. There's the Maltese circle hook just here. Sorry to all me Maltese
The Maltese Falcon, JK, they call me, and I'm with the big ranger. the ranger from the west.
Judy the Senior, whatever you call yourself. But that is fantastic. I can't believe this. Just to kick it off, get a couple of gummies very early, and now to get a couple of King George whiting. Now, what's the most important thing? Keep fishing for them.
Well, I literally have not got a rod in the water, and they're going nuts. So we need to get to work and get these fish in the boat.
Great. I knew that would happen. I knew that would happen. Oh, here we go now. Now, just wait for that load up. There we go. I need weight. And then I'll just slowly lift up this hook. There we go, he's on. Keep him up high.
Nice work.
And that's just putting out the a bit of burley now, pilchards. So we're going to attract them even more. The Matt's got 3 rods, he's been a bit of a guts. I've gone down the 1, and I cut my teeth catching King George whiting with Roger Ellis, and Roger, be watching, down at Port Albert in Victoria. Oh, he's a good fish too.
Oh, yes, lovely.
He's a good fish. Come here, mate. Yeah, so Roger the Lizard Ellis, if you watch him, I know I was a little red-headed punk when I was a kid, fished on your little 15-foot half cabin. But I tell you what, I'm doing my own fishing show now, Roger. Blokes like you and blokes like Matt have shown me the finer art of how to catch these King George whiting, and I highly recommend, if you don't like the blue, and what I mean by that is if you get a bit seasick, bear with me, circle hooks are dynamite. I think we've said it a lot on tonight's show. But if you don't like the blue, grab your family, your wife, your kids, your mother-in-law if you have to, and just grab the charter off Matty and do this. It's about 5 minutes from Hastings boat ramp. It's a calm day and you'll get your 20 fish. There's a big clue why I keep coming back. Well, g'day, welcome to motackle.com.au, and a big welcome to this bloke. This is Darren Ryan, who works here at Fishing Tackle Australia in Coffs Harbour, the world's largest tackle store. Now we're going to talk about reels, from the small to the large.
That's it, mate. Reels like from a 1,000 size right to 130 pound game reels.
Now, Motackle are very good at guaranteeing one thing and one thing only. What's that, mate?
That is, mate, we won't be beaten on price.
So, if you get a quote for any fishing gear, not just reels, any fishing gear, accessories, rods, the whole 9 yards, and if these guys can't beat that price, it's free. FREE, and that's guaranteed. Daz, what's that website one more time to save a lot of money on fishing gear?
www.motackle.com.au.
For all reels, great and small, and all gear. motackle.com.au.
G'day viewers, I'm Rick Massey from Strike Pro, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a new lure in the Strike Pro range, the Bobbin Spoon. The Bobbin Spoon is a unique lure because it's a new take on an old design. Unlike the old metal Toby style spoons that were available in the past that were metal, this is a Toby style spoon which is plastic, and then it's hollow in the center, so it's actually chocker full of rattles. So it also rattles once it's going through the water. The Bobbin Spoon is a very versatile lure, as this lure can be cast retrieved as we're doing today. It can also be jigged vertically for bass, redfin, yellow belly around timber structure. That was the Strike Pro Bobbin Spoon, a very versatile lure. As I said, apart from being cast retrieved, it can be bobbed, it can be jigged, it can be trolled. Look out for this lure on our website, and there's also plenty of hot tips on how to use this and many of the other Strike Pro lures in our range. I'm Rick Massey from Strike Pro. I'll see you next week with some more hot lure tips.
We've been trying to work 2 rods.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
Forget about it.
I'm on as well, Jace.
Oh, here we go. Now, you're allowed 20 of these fish per angler. So we're going to do our best, but we'll just try and go them around the head there. Bit of rough texture.
And the more we catch, Jace, the more, see, notice how they're starting to come on? As they come up the water column, they actually spit out all the pippy out of their mouth, and it creates a bit of a feeding frenzy. We'll just simply take that off. Always grab a whiting around the head. If you grab it anywhere else, it'll just keep slipping out of your hand. So
straight around the head.
Now, to the official scorer on retiring this rod, because I know what's going to happen now. You drive yourself absolutely up and down and over the wall.
Oh, it is good to concentrate, mate, on one
So
rod.
I'm going down the one rod. This one's going away.
I'm used to looking after 6 people on the boat, and occasionally I might get 6 kids, so I'm used to casting out 6 rods, but I've always got the help of them bringing them in. So,
Well, there were 2 promises on tonight's show, and this bloke and myself have delivered both of them. A couple of nice garbies, King George whiting covered, and I hope you learn a thing or two how to fish Western Port here in Victoria. A big thanks to Matt the Genie Senior. Matt, what's your website?
www.realtimefishing.com.au.
For the best fisherman in Melbourne, you're listening to him. Not me, Matt Seedy. Thanks for watching Fishing Trip. I'm Jason Kennedy. See you next week. This program was brought to you by Penn. Let the battle begin. Mo Tackle. Visit motackle.com.au for Australia's cheapest tackle, guaranteed. Strike Pro Lures. Casting into the future. Halla Marine. Vision and innovation. And Berkeley. Catch more fish.